What we would like to do in this experiment is actually adjust the lens to the point that we can take video of my perspective. And it's so complicated because the way it works, your brain tries to overcome some of the blind spots and things like that. And so it's a lot more complicated. I've seen so many pictures out there where this is how a person with Stargardt sees, and it's a picture with a round black spot in the middle, and it just isn't the way it is. And so I have an innate, deep desire to show what it looks like on a daily basis, and I think we have an idea here, and we would like to do a video of, when I'm looking at the bike, what I see, that kind of stuff, just to inform, just so you guys know, maybe it'll make sense of why I do some of the things I do and why I don't do some of the things I do anyway. Just a stab at it, maybe more of a self-expression than anything else, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Okay, so here's what we got so far. It's a piece of tint, smeared some grease on it. We're gonna see where it gets us. My whole time being around cameras, I've never tried to see how blurry I can get a shot.
It's a brand new idea, right? We worked so hard at making good shots, and now we're gonna work really hard on making a bad shot. What I've always wanted to do for years is take a pair of contact lenses and just scratch the center out of them, because they're right on your eye then. And I think it would work exactly the same. If I knew exactly the shape of my scar tissue, and you would scratch that exact shape into the center of a contact lens.
You mean like as in black it out or dull it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very close. So now, like if I was gonna look at the bike, actually, I would want to turn this. The shot is kind of narrow, of course, because my real vision is wider. If you're looking at there, if you're looking at this screen as my complete vision,
it's very close.
It's very close. Like, of course, my vision is so much broader than that camera is, right? Because when I'm looking here, I can see almost 180 degrees.
But that explains why when you use your phone and you put it up close to you like that, it actually works. You can actually see what you're doing a little bit.
Well, I can and I can't. Like it's. Are you videoing here? So this is somebody bought something on my website, and so you can see I have my stuff really big. I can tell that it says Built Blind because I know that's what it says, and then when I look here, trying to see who this is, it's like I see the J and the O, and then it starts to run together after that, and I just really can't hardly. But it gives me the idea of what's going on,
So it's usable, but just not nearly what you think.
I know what's going on. I just don't know all the details.
I think people seem to see you on a phone and they go, "Oh, he can see fine. He's using a phone."
That's right.
And not realize that
I'm not
isn't
seeing everything. I'm just barely getting enough information to tell myself what's happening, kind of, And then if I have to have details, somebody, I either got to have the phone read it to me or whatever. All right, so
this is what we got for a shot here.
Oh, it's close though. It's got to be close.
This is what we got going on here with the camera. That's grease and tape. And then you go from that minty of a shot to this. All right, so this is a POV as you are Joel.
Okay, so we just rolled up. Now that Braden, my son, would be driving normally, not me, because I would run into something. But we just rolled up. This is getting out to go to work. Just watch through that camera. Do everything through the camera. It's always a minefield to go through here.
I'm here falling over stuff.
So, time to take a motor apart, guys.
Yeah, we actually have one on the stand we can go look at like this. Oh yeah, you could totally just find bolts and your tools.
Let's go to this drawer right here. Try to find you a socket. Yeah, so you get it close, we're gonna see it that way.
This is a mess, dude. And this also isn't quite perfect because we got the camera set to manual focus, but at certain distances it's
better than others.
it's clearer because you're closer to focusing in on.
But it would be
but it never is still clear.
But it would be some way that way a little bit for me too. Like what I see at the distance we set that camera at versus real close, it does clear up for me closer. A tiny bit, just not enough.
Okay, let's switch back to our other camera and we'll wrap this up.
So one thing we'd like to really explain, because there's going to be lots of questions, when you look through my eyes, the way we had that camera set up, if you notice the right hand side we had darked out, and most pictures you see and everything you hear and say is central vision. Okay, so it is central vision, but what we attempted to do was make it like I see the world, because I don't look at the world straight. I can't anymore. If I would force my eyes to focus perfectly straight, that black spot would come to the middle, that darker spot. But I don't do that because my brain has trained my eyes to look to the side. And so my blind spot, when I'm walking around looking at things that I'm actually engaged in and want to focus on, my blind spot is to the side. It's not to the middle. And that's why, one reason I wanted to make this video is there's so many pictures and videos out there, or pictures out there of this blind spot right in the middle, but that's the way it is if we actually work on getting my eyes to go straight. But that's not the way I operate. I operate looking to the side, and my brain thinks I'm actually looking straight. So what we tried to provide for you is actually point of view for me, not necessarily scientific what's going on in my eyes.
Well, do we want to update what's going on with the KX so far while we're here and have a camera out?
Yeah, the KX giveaway, we've got the cases back.
Let's go look at them.
All right.
They're back here in the pretties. This is what we were looking at before with the other camera. When you walk in here and can see fine, you can actually see that this thing has head studs on it.
So this is the KX, the giveaway motor. I've just got it kind of set together to see how it's going to look. I don't want to let too many of the secrets out of the bag here, but case is back. Josh Traxler, vapor honing these things. Guys, go check him out. If you want some vapor honing done, he is the man. Nobody better. Guaranteed. Really, I'm super pumped with his work. We'll put a link in the description.
I mean, look at these. It's like brand new. And these are 03 model cases that were so trashed when they left here. You'd have never thought this could happen.
Yeah, they're really good. Really, really good. So, super pumped about it. You guys, don't forget, we're giving it away. It's coming up.
And this.
Oh, and that. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you get entered to win this here Bad News Little Traxxas. But we're giving this KX250 away. Go to builtblind.com, get you some entries, buy you some shirts, whatever. Every $5 spent gets you an entry. And you're going to want to. I can promise you're going to want to. So
this bike's going to be sick.
Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for letting me share with you a little bit. And yeah, see you on the next one. I just want to reiterate that this shot that we attempted to create was not just taking a camera and just turning going to manual focus and getting it out of focus and all that. We actually Zach and I sat together about 8 feet from the dirt bike, and he said, "What do you see?" And we talked back and forth for a pretty good little amount of time, and he kept changing the focus, and he was looking at the bike through the camera lens, through his viewfinder, and I was just looking at it normally, and we talked back and forth till we felt like we were synchronizing what we were seeing in detail. So that's how we come up with this. It's not just a random, just graded out just randomly. It's a thought through, checked out process. It's good stuff.